Way to learn from your mistakes. We have two teams that love to score out of the post, but they need enough space, Brent, to do it. What's the strategy here?
Sometimes it's not just about the space, Kevin, but it's about the timing of the cuts. When a guy has a post-up opportunity, if the defense is looking at that post-up player, if you move at the right time, you can really create some incredible space for that guy, not only to score, but to sometimes find cutters who sneak behind the eyes of the defense.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Atlanta, Schroeder and Bazemore are in the backcourt. Ilyasova out there with Prince, and it's Dedmon in at the 5, roaming the paint. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Ilyasova gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, that defender up in Ilyasova's personal space, and he had no problem rising up and using his height to drain the jumper.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Maker. Bledsoe against Schroeder, and there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. He's looking for Middleton and finds him, and the shot goes in.
Not much else the D can do against something like that. Chris Middleton's so fast in getting that shot off.
Bazemore dishes to Ilyasova. Schroeder kicks it to Bazemore. Inside. Ilyasova passes to Bazemore. Lets it go from 11. Here's Dedmon, fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
Dedmon using his length that time on the offensive end.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And a big story for the Bucks team is that they are slated to play their last season here at the BMO Harris Bradley Center. And then starting in 2018, they'll be playing next door at what should be a beautiful complex.
Yeah, and it was part of the plan to keep the Bucks happy and playing here in Milwaukee. Goal is to have the venue act as a new centerpiece for the downtown district, and it seems like a fantastic place to build a state-of-the-art NBA arena.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Snell. 4 on the shot clock. Up top, Bazemore. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Bledsoe outside. Here's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Prince kicks it over to Schroeder. Atlanta again missing. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bledsoe. Good work there as it goes. Bledsoe's got his first bucket of the night.
How about the soft touch of Bledsoe that time? Awesome job of arcing the ball, the floater high up into the air to get 2.
Ilyasova is screen on Antetokounmpo. Schroeder kicks to Ilyasova. Bazemore with it, now guarded by Bledsoe. From 20 feet out, Bazemore gets the bucket.
I like seeing Bazemore knock down these tough jump shots, devastating the D with that shooting ability right now.
The Bucks trail. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Rebound, Atlanta.
Somehow, some way, he couldn't get that one to fall from in between. Got to take advantage of the weak defense when you can.
Schroeder kicks to Prince. Out left of the wing. Here's Ilyasova. Here's Dedmon, and Maker sends it back, and he gets it back. It's stolen by Maker. Bledsoe dishes to Middleton. And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity. Count that bucket.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Now, Antetokounmpo. They set the pick. The pass to Middleton. The dish now to Bledsoe. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket.
Good awareness from EB there. He knows that's his job. Get the ball to the open guys as the point guard.
Bazemore passes to Prince. To the paint. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
You know, we talk so much about accurate shooting. Sometimes accurate passing can lead to great shooting. You saw it there.
Middleton, a screen on Ilyasova. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Schroeder against Bledsoe. Maker with a screen for Bledsoe. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder.
And that's just good offense. Surprised he blew that one, and the defense is too.
And Ilyasova kicks it over to Schroeder. They set the screen. Prince outside. Back to Schroeder. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Bazemore on the wing. Ilyasova a screen. Another shot. Again, the Hawks good for two.
You might want to close a little faster to Bazemore, especially in the mid-range where he's been pretty consistent.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Maker. 2 points. That one goes.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Schroeder kicks to Dedmon. Prince in the corner. Down low. That's good by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 7 points.
Dedmon using his size on the inside, and the defense trying to do their best to keep him away from the basket. Not that time.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Bledsoe. Pass to Middleton. There's the pick. Dishes to Snell. They get it back. Antetokounmpo passes to Maker. And yes, it's good.
And this is what happens when you fail to block out.
Defensive rebounding just as important as causing the miss in the first place.
Schroeder dishes to Ilyasova. Back to Schroeder from 18 feet away. Rebounded by Maker. Bucks trail by 4. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line. And last season, Giannis truly making the leap to superstar in the NBA. Brent was recognized by the fans, as well as he was voted in as a starter for the All-Star game in New Orleans.
And I love the point that Giannis made last year with regards to that All-Star voting, Kevin. He said he would have gotten more votes if people knew how to spell his name correctly. I still get it wrong.
And Brent, for the Hawks, you go back to the summer of 2016. How big was it for them losing their all-star, Al Horford?
Well, the rumor is there wasn't too much of a financial difference between what the Hawks were offering and what the Celtics ended up giving Al Horford. And they wanted to have him back and maybe trade Paul Millsap for assets. That all did not happen, and it gutted the team a little bit because of Horford's versatility. You could see that reflected in some of the offensive numbers from the Hawks last year.
And they'll keep possession. They recover it. Yep, it counts. Muscala's got his first basket.
pretty ferocious and sheer determination shown on that one. Easy to see why he gets those easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Zeller. He's guarded closely. Pass to Kilpatrick. The screen from Brown. Hey, Brent, what's more important, offense or defense? Some guys are great at both.
Well, offense is sometimes what you get paid for, Kevin, but defense is where you need a buy-in. And so to me, it's always the defense and the way that you construct that camaraderie on that end of the floor, that communication on that end of the floor, that's going to make the difference in your season.
Don't you love two-way players, though, guys that play hard at both ends? It's hard to do, but the guys that do it well really stand out.
Well, it's not football, Kevin. There's two sides that you have to play in basketball, and certainly the more equipped that you are to play both, the more playing time you're going to see for a coach.
The first free throw is good.
And the Hawks in the last couple seasons with some roster turnover, established veterans departing, and now with Millsap leaving, they have embraced a complete rebuild.
He's perfect from the line this time.
He talks so much about rhythm from the field. How about a rhythm from the free throw line? That looks good.
Delaney kicks to Collins. Pass to Delaney. Tries a three. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the Hawks traded Howard and lost Paul Millsap in short time. So the rebuild, it would appear, is on for Atlanta.
Yeah, and it seems like they feel good with how they've approached it. You know, you got to commit to turning things over and starting anew. And the Hawks have taken the first steps to building towards the future.
Milwaukee shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
That one drops. He ties it up. Well, Greg, the Bucks can be a fearsome defense when things are clicking.
And the Bucks will do it with several approaches. I mean, great numbers in terms of steals and blocks. They force a lot of turnovers with their pressure and ball hawking skill. It's just a matter of when the offense can catch up to the defense.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Atlanta's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Delaney kicks to Prince. Back to Delaney from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Delaney's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Back to Brown. The screen from Brown. A wide open look here for Terry. And it's Terry again missing. Atlanta's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Delaney kicks to Muscala. Another three for Atlanta.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Now here's Terry. He's tightly guarded. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Wonderful defense, staying active around the rim and then really putting the shooter in a tough spot.
Here's Dorsey. It's stolen by Brown. Left side, Terry. Antetokounmpo against Collins. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Defense is right there. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
And Dorsey kicks to Prince. They set the pick. He dishes it to Muscala. Just 5 on the clock. Prince misses.
Right now he's just out of sync. A lot of shots rimming out, and he's got to try to find something different.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter of the game. Antetokounmpo passes to Kilpatrick. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And now just a 1-point Hawks lead. Hawks shooting 45% from the field early. Delaney kicks to Muscala. And there's the pass to Delaney. From outside, off the mark.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And Dorsey kicks to Delaney. Prince outside. Collins a screen on Brown. Here's Delaney. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
See the way Giannis kept going and kept his eye on the basket? That helped.
It's Prince on the wing. Drops in the tray. Prince has got the game tied up here for the Hawks. 7 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good on the buzzer beater. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And for the Bucks guys, the Hawks shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Collins is out there with Muscala, and it's Dorsey in at the 3 spot.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Bucks trail by 3. Kilpatrick passes to Antetokounmpo. There's the steal. Now Dorsey. Shoots over Brown. The shot by Dorsey, no good. Now here's Brown. Feeds to Terry. Picked by Zeller. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
No, that's a good call. Just keep arguing with the officials because they change that call all the time. Not.
Collins kicks to Delaney. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Offensive rebound. Muscala. Foul on the play. Basket count, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
Great patience on the block, elevating with ease and then sinking the close range shot over the top of the D.
Brent, when you were playing in Seattle, those were the best assist years statistically of your career. What led you to become such a catalyst for that offense?
Well, it was interesting just as I finally got an opportunity to start to play with the basketball as a 2-guard a little bit more in Seattle, trying to play a little bit more up-tempo. And again, I'll mention opportunities because of Gary Payton getting double teamed. It opened up situations for me, Kevin, where I could be a bit more creative as the off guard.
And you loved that, didn't you?
I love playing that way. I wish I had more years of doing that, kind of the run and gun style that Phoenix employed for most of the mid-2000s with that 7 seconds or less. I could have been agreeable with that.
Zeller, a screen on Collins. Here's Antetokounmpo. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Collins a screen on Antetokounmpo. Buries the long-range jumper. Delaney's got his second bucket of the night.
Unable to close out defensively, even against the smaller shooter.
Yeah, it's tough sometimes to get a hand up on the three-point shot, but in this case, that didn't even affect it.
The screen from Brown. Here's Kilpatrick. Collins grabs the miss.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, but doesn't get the finish.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Antetokounmpo, that shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
You got to try to body Giannis up and knock him off balance because he's very consistent on the interior.
There's the screen. Here's Delaney. Another 3 for Atlanta.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And the Hawks, known for their equal opportunity drive and kick offensive style. But Greg, their three-point shooting percentage has cratered the last few seasons.
Yeah, and the way the league is going, that's something they'll have to fix. The free throw line, also an issue for this group. It's clear they're in search of more shooting.
For the Hawks, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Mike Muscala. Ilyasova comes in for Collins. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Malcolm Delaney. Bucks trail by 10. Bledsoe kicks to Snell. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, Tony Snell getting a chance to play as a consistent starter last season. Again, a classic guy at the 2-guard spot where you want him to defend and hit some threes, and he made the most of his chance last year with the Milwaukee Bucks.
And the first one drops. And for Snell, with his usage and minutes going up, he responded with better efficiency as a player.
He was much better from deep and from the floor overall last year, Kevin, settling into the role as the off guard for the Bucks, and he just looked much more comfortable shooting the 3.
And so Snell nails both of them. Here's Atlanta. They're on a 14-6 run. Taylor kicks to Dedmon. They set the pick. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. A shot by Taylor, no good. Bucks trail by 8. Here's Snell. Kicks to Bledsoe. Pick by Zeller. Middleton for 3. Second chance effort. Dedmon with the block.
You've got to respect the wingspan that time of Dwayne on that end. Look, you go up like that and you're a dead man.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Taylor kicks to Dedmon. The feed to Ilyasova to the left side wing. Stolen by Bledsoe. Over Taylor. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's a good screen. Bledsoe against Taylor. Here's Dedmon. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, from the D-League to dominating defensively, Dwayne Dedmon hustling around.
The Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
first one drops. When a powerful athlete, Brent, like LeBron James steamrolls his way to the rim, it's so difficult and so much stress on that defense. But who are some of the smaller slashers in the league that can have just as big an effect?
A couple of guys I think about, Kevin, is Otto Porter in Washington, Thad Young in Indiana, and Trevor Ariza in Houston. Although he likes to shoot threes, still a good slasher. Most of these guys, Kevin, play with guys who have the ball a ton. Wall and Beal in Washington, Teague and Paul George. So to be a creative scorer, if you're not shooting threes, you've got to find angles and opportunities as a slasher to put points on the board. Those guys do a pretty good job of it.
Here's Bledsoe. 5 on the clock. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Eric Bledsoe focused that time solely on the rim, even with the D around him.
Schroeder kicks to Ilyasova. Schroeder dishes to Ilyasova. Back to Schroeder. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Bucks trail by 6. Middleton with it. Back to Maker. In the corner, Snell with it. Taken away. Now Dorsey. He feeds it to Dedmon. Schroeder outside. Turnaround Jay. Misses off the right iron.
And defensively moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
Some defenses are okay with giving up the mid-range shot. In this case, they contest it. The defense cannot let guys get into that kind of comfort zone. You have to patrol the three-point line or you risk getting burned.
There's the dish to Bazemore. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bledsoe against Schroeder. Bledsoe kicks to Zeller. Back to Bledsoe. It's stolen by Schroeder. Pass to Ilyasova. Hawks passing it around. Dishes it to Bazemore. Clock at 6. Here's Dedmon. Stolen by Bledsoe. Poked loose. It's stolen by Schroeder. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. He gets it in there. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Easy to see just how quick Schroeder is on both offense and defense, swiping that one and leading to 2.
Middleton outside. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Schroeder passes to Ilyasova. Feeds it to Schroeder. He kicks to Ilyasova. Schroeder against Bledsoe. Got a piece of it. Bucks trail by 3. Middleton dishes to Bledsoe. There's a good screen. Maker kicks to Middleton. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Bazemore. Nobody near Schroeder. That doesn't go either for Schroeder.
Yeah, just not his night so far, guys.
Passes to Bledsoe. Pass to Maker. From beyond the arc. Rebound Atlanta. Dedmon's got 7 rebounds in the game. Schroeder kicks to Dorsey. For the 3. That shot off. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And here is Maker. He's got 6. Snell kicks to Maker. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Maker's got 4 points in the quarter. Here's Schroeder. They lead by 1. Top of the key, Ilyasova. He dishes it to Dorsey. Ilyasova a screen. Back to Schroeder. Here's the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Schroeder's got 5 points so far.
And right there, Dennis Schroeder shows some confidence by nailing the jumper.
Snell kicks to Bledsoe. 14 feet away. Rebound, Atlanta. Dedmon's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Dorsey. Another 3 for Atlanta.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Bucks trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Back to Bledsoe. Shoots over Schroeder. Shot's good by Bledsoe. He has 6.
Now, Coach Budenholzer comes from a basketball family. His father coached for over 20 years. It feels like he was just born into it. Definitely what many would consider a coaching lifer.
Here's Schroeder. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And maybe a little disengaged in the first quarter. Ball didn't come his way. He's really provided some scoring in the second quarter of action.
And Mike Budenholzer, winning Coach of the Year in the league in 2015, leading the Hawks to 60 wins.
Well, that was the most wins in franchise history, and an amazing collective effort from the Atlanta Hawks that year. No doubt a high water mark that he's hoping to surpass in the next couple of seasons and become elite in the Eastern Conference.
They set the pick. Antetokounmpo kicks to Maker. Count that one.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now the pass to Collins. Back to Schroeder. Collins a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Delaney. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And he's been hitting from out there. Defensively, you're going to have to change some things up.
The classic catch-22 guy right here. If you key in on him, you're going to open up other opportunities for his teammates to have good looks.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Maker. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Hawks leading by 8. Prince with it. Picked up by Brown. Prince's shot is good. Prince has got 7.
I really like the awareness, noticing that he's got the mismatch, and then he just used his size as his advantage on the layup.
Antetokounmpo passes to Maker. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, the muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
And we watch Giannis out there. He just looked unstoppable, Greg, at times. The way he's able to attack the rim, the blend of size, speed, and length is just unparalleled in the NBA.
And it's the movement that throws you off with Giannis. One step, and he's gone from the 3 line to the rim. There isn't any way to stop someone that skilled who's that big.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Collins a screen on Antetokounmpo. From deep, Prince. Rebounded by Maker. Maker's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I think what I'd like to see from him in this quarter is getting going from the perimeter. Hit a 3 in the first, nothing in the second.
Collins kicks to Prince. Outside, Taylor. Back to Prince. Fires the 3. Another miss by Prince.
He's still looking for his shot. Somehow they're winning. They'd like to get him going.
Here's the screen. Terry the pass to Kilpatrick. Here's Antetokounmpo. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And their 3-point shooting has paved the way for them. We'll return shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime
The first half
Show.
in the books. This is Ernie Johnson. This is Shaquille O'Neal. This is Ken Smith. Welcome back.
Ken?
Ken, as we break down the action. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. On the offensive side of things, they shot the ball well, 44% from the field. They stepped up their game in the second quarter, and the score began to tilt in their favor. It's now a 7-point lead for them here at the half. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Atlanta played?
You know what, Ernie? I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of contribution come from the others. Man, they look beautiful tonight.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Milwaukee?
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
And that's all we can do for now. As the second half begins, we get you back to Kevin Harlan.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Antetokounmpo in this game has been everywhere.
Yeah.
The Hawks leading by 7. Bledsoe is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Maker. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the power forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. The Bucks shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Here's Bledsoe. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. The Hawks shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Prince in the corner. And Bazemore kicks to Prince. Drills it from outside. Prince has got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Prince in the corner. From downtown, another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, he's like a carpenter out there. Great floor awareness. Zipping the ball over to his teammates with ease.
Here's Snell. He's covered by Bazemore. That doesn't go either for Bledsoe. The Hawks leading by 13. And Bazemore kicks to Prince. And he jams it with authority.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Love their strategy, and they've been able to execute on it, building a huge lead.
Bledsoe dishes to Snell. There's the pick. Here's Maker. Got a hand on it.
Ilyasova not known for his defense, but with the length he has on those arms of his, he got to the ball.
Hawks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Prince. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
And the shot goes down. Antetokounmpo's got 22.
Well, if they're going to win this game, he's going to require just a little bit of help. Many of the shots he's taking are finding the hoop.
Schroeder kicks to Prince. Great D that time from Middleton. Bucks trail by 15. Outside, Antetokounmpo. They set the pick. Bledsoe against Schroeder. No good from Bledsoe.
And a tough game for the guys around him, mainly because his shot's been hit and miss.
In the corner, Bazemore with it. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Bazemore's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Timeout called the Bucks. Brent, some incredible players have put on the jersey for the Bucks in their storied history. You have a favorite Bucks player who you always appreciated watching?
Well, I'll name 3, Kevin. First, Jack Sikma. Second, Sidney Moncrief. And third, Terry Cummings. Those were some of the more incredible offensive teams during the 1980s that do not get enough credit.
So it's the Hawks now. Atlanta with the ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Schroeder outside. Back to Bazemore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice job coming off that screen. Bazemore's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Hawks. Bucks trail by 21. Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Excellent work by the talented people in our production truck as well. It's stolen by Maker. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Dennis Schroeder. The Bucks have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Maker.
Gone from the Hawks are all the starters of that team that just a couple years ago won 60 games. So you have to believe if this is the time for that organization to embrace a rebuild.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the Hawks last season, a 5th seed, Brent, in the Eastern Conference, ousted in the first round.
Well, they have some aging veterans. They had some regressions in the wins column. They traded away a lot of the guys that were part of that 60-win team. So this is a young team that's starting to reset, rebuild, and retool.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one.
There he is, the product out of Kelford, North Carolina. Kent Bazemore has come a very long way during his short time in the NBA. Speaking of Kelford, that's got to be one of those places where everybody knows who you are, and Bazemore has that easygoing vibe when you get a chance to meet him.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. And he's good on the second. And hard scrabble beginnings for Bazemore. Winners without heat. His mom worked 3 jobs to support the family. But what a success story for Kent Bazemore.
Yeah, an incredible story. You can see the work ethic that Kent Bazemore has and how those things have paid off for him. This is a guy who went undrafted, waited for an opportunity, and then pounced on it. The thing is with Kent Bazemore now, are you the type of player who wants to spend the money that you've earned, or do you want to earn the money that you've been given?
The Bucks haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Good on both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Schroeder kicks to Ilyasova. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the Bucks miss again.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in.
Here's Dedmon. 9 points in the game so far. No good on the triple.
His teammates cannot be happy with him, guys. He would have been better off resetting the offense and looking for a better shot opportunity.
On defense, the Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Middleton with a screen for Zeller. Kicks to Snell. From the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Snell's got 8.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
Stolen by Bledsoe. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 24 points for him. Tries again, and here, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo.
You hear the coaches talk about Giannis and his drive to be great, and he continues to add something different to his game every year.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Brown is checked in for Chris Middleton. Then for the Hawks, Mike Muscala comes in for Dwayne Dedmon, and Collins subbed in for Ilyasova. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. The feed to Zeller. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, Giannis is taking over this game. He is all over the place and very active on offense right now.
And Bazemore kicks to Collins. The dish now to Bazemore. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. Zeller, a screen on Collins. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Brown missing. The Hawks leading by 13. Collins dishes to Schroeder. In the corner, Bazemore with it. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists tonight.
That's just tremendous focus and concentration by Bazemore, getting the ball off the pass and releasing it quickly before the D is even set.
The shot by Bledsoe, nobody around. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Schroeder passes to Collins. There's the pick. Back to Schroeder. Got a piece of it. They get it back, and he comes up with the deuce. And so it's Milwaukee now. 15-point game. Antetokounmpo kicks to Bledsoe. He feeds it to Brown. Down low. Deflects the pass. Kilpatrick. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Kilpatrick's got 6 points. Schroeder kicks to Collins. Bazemore with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. go. Here's Bazemore. He's guarded closely. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Eric Bledsoe with the rebound. Bucks trail by 13. Here's Brown. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. The Bucks making a switch here. Terry's checked in. Then for the Hawks, Malcolm Delaney. He's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And Taylor subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Milwaukee's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Terry dishes to Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer. Shot by Terry, no good. The Hawks leading by 13. Here's Delaney. He's got 12. That's tipped, and they get it back. Count it, good. The Bucks shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Pass to Terry. Dishes to Brown. Back to Terry. Antetokounmpo up top. Out to the wing. And Zeller kicks to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kilpatrick. But they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
Was shot by Dorsey, no good. Bucks trail by 15. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Foul on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
Shot's good. Hit. Shooting 1. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That one misses for Zeller. The Hawks leading by 13. Collins kicks to Taylor. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Here's Collins. And the layup's good off the glass. Collins has got 4 points this quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
It's stolen. There's 1:40 left to play in the third. Count it. Taylor's got 7 points.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
Kicks it out to Terry. And the 3 off target.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Taylor passes to Dorsey. Passes it to Delaney. Shot clock at 6. Here's the floater. Not that time. His 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yep, that one goes. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in just the second half.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And Muscala kicks to Taylor. Another shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Atlanta, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. The first free throw is good. Thon Maker's checked in for Milwaukee. Prince is checked in for Atlanta. And he makes both free throws. Milwaukee with the ball. Trailing by 17. Antetokounmpo against Collins. And the double up Antetokounmpo. Kilpatrick passes to Maker. The shot, no good.
Really shocking he didn't take advantage of that golden opportunity there. He needs to be much better in that situation.
Here's Muscala. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. That's good from Muscala. So he gets them both. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Terry the pass to Kilpatrick. Here's Antetokounmpo. The 15-footer. Good. Antetokounmpo's got 32 points in the game. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Bucks trail by 17. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. They've got Collins. He's out there with Mike Muscala. Trent's out there with Taylor. And it's Delaney in at the shooting guard position.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
They set the pick. Taylor against Antetokounmpo. Taylor dishes to Collins. Round down low. Feeds it to Maker. Pass to Kilpatrick. Now here's Maker. He's covered by Muscala. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Now, hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Atlanta. Ilyasova comes in for Collins. He hits both from the stripe. The Hawks leading by 15. Taylor kicks to Ilyasova. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Ilyasova gets the bucket.
Even before the ball gets to him, you could see Ilyasova start to position himself, gets his feet set, a good foundation to let it fly.
Terry against Taylor. They set the pick. Antetokounmpo kicks to Maker. Dedmon with the block.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Maker kicks to Antetokounmpo. Maker with a screen for Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Antetokounmpo's got 16 points here in the second half. Taylor with the ball. He kicks to Dedmon. Ilyasova a screen. A second chance effort. That one's not going to go. Now the Bucks take it the other way. On the wing, Jason Terry over Taylor. And it's Terry that time on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th assist in the game. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Taylor kicks to Dedmon. He dishes it to Ilyasova. And there's the pass to Delaney. And there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That's foul number 2 for him. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Jason Terry. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Taylor. Bucks trail by 13. Here's the screen. Maker with a screen for Bledsoe. Kicks it to Maker. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Prince. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And that one falls for Prince. And the Hawks making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. And both free throws good for Prince. Bucks trail by 15. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Schroeder passes to Bazemore. That one goes in.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
And going into last season, Kent Bazemore commanding a salary in excess of $17 million. Greg, how did an undrafted player coming off his first starting season in the league get that kind of salary?
Timing is everything. Reflection of the market. Well, you remember you had that huge spike in the cap. It's also a bet on his upside and work ethic. And with Bazemore, you see that the dedication to improve is there, and that's what made the Hawks comfortable with the contract.
And that one misses.
Well, Bazemore showing what every lefty has, and that's craftiness. Just uses his body very well and takes smart shots within the offense.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the Bucks miss again.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
Yeah, sometimes everything can go right, but the shot doesn't go down. Nothing there is automatic.
Ilyasova a screen. Bazemore on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending, just 4 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. That one off the back iron and out.
And I really thought he was going to send that shot the other way, but at least he forces the miss.
Well, just good timing on his part. Anytime the shooter has to adjust, the defense wins.
Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Over Ilyasova. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo's got 38 points. Bazemore dishes to Dedmon. Bledsoe against Schroeder. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And Dennis Schroeder out of Germany handed the keys as the full-time starter at the point guard in his 4th season.
And with his confidence and competitive spirit, you know, he was chomping at the bit for that opportunity. And you got to love his athleticism coupled with that big play capability. It's just exciting to see how good this young man can become.
First free throw is good.
And Dennis Schroeder, a full-time starter for the first time just last season, upped his scoring average to around 18 points a game, but they really turned the keys over to what it was that they were going to do behind Dennis Schroeder and his ability. At the same time, it was the best shooting percentages he had in his very young career.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And Schroeder can score. He also averaged about 6 assists a game last season.
Well, the balance between scoring and passing and the first season as Schroeder being a first-time starter for his ball club is something that he needs to work on. That tends to point, Kevin, towards leadership, and the Hawks would like to see more of that.
Dedmon passes to Schroeder. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And the Hawks lead by 17.
Well, if you read the scouting report on Schroeder, he likes to get into the basket as close as possible because he's usually good from there.
Bledsoe for 3, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th assist in the game. And Bazemore kicks it over to Schroeder. They get it back. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Now, Dedmon likes to play physical. He brings it to the game every night.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Bucks trail by 16. Now Antetokounmpo. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
And Bazemore kicks it over to Schroeder. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And Schroeder finds some deceptive ways to make you foul him, someone who can nail some shots despite getting hit on the way up.
That one misses for Schroeder. For Milwaukee, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Prince. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Bledsoe. Off the screen, and again, it's Milwaukee converting.
The more picks that Eric Bledsoe gets during NBA action, the better he's going to become. That time, looking to shoot it.
Bledsoe against Schroeder. Over Bledsoe. That doesn't go either for Schroeder.
Got to make those shots. Not sure how he missed it. The defense was just...
Oh!
You saw that. What a superb athlete, Eric Bledsoe, getting up big time. Just watch Eric Bledsoe out there and just the athleticism that he can play with at that position. Seems like he's still getting stronger and faster every year. He's got tremendous burst and tremendous power. Tough for opposing point guards to match that kind of physicality.
One shot, gentlemen.
And Bledsoe no good on that one. And for Bledsoe, it is said that he greatly improved his diet since establishing himself in the league.
Well, I like the fact that Eric Bledsoe has taken this a lot more seriously. Of course, he's a very physical player, plays the point guard position, and with that kind of taxing work on your body, best thing you could do is make sure you fuel it up for that kind of action.
That's the only thing that's going to get them back into this game, if there's still even a chance.
And here's Schroeder. Ilyasova a screen. Schroeder kicks to Ilyasova. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Shot clock at 5. Softly drops in the floater. Bazemore's got 14 points here in the second half.
Now Bazemore looking pretty comfortable on the inside there, weaving around for that too.
Bledsoe against Schroeder. Maker, no one around him. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Hawks leading by 12. Now here's Bazemore. Cans it from downtown. Bazemore's got 21.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Antetokounmpo against Ilyasova. Antetokounmpo dishes to Maker. Dedmon with the block. Schroeder outside. Prince kicks to Dedmon. Pulls up. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Perfect defense. Contesting without fouling. Exactly what you want to do, especially deep into the paint.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
Like the aggressiveness and a great effort just to get a hand on it.
Snell, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here is Bledsoe. Kicks to Maker. He tries for 3.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
Bazemore with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Here's Ilyasova. Drops in the layup for 2. Ilyasova's got 4 points this quarter.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break. And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
If anything could change the momentum, it's that kind of play. Cloud of smoke has people standing on their feet.
Back to Schroeder. Shoots the 3. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Schroeder. Bucks trail by 15.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And now we present our Jordan Player of the Game.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during that last timeout, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bucks said to his team. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this thing. We'll see if that pep talk got him going,
gentlemen,
guys.
2 shots. Loose shots.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
There's a screen. And Bazemore kicks to Dedmon. And there's the feed to Schroeder. Over Bledsoe. That doesn't go either for Schroeder.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Shot's good by Middleton.
Well, Middleton hovers around that 40% mark from downtown in his career. It's a good-looking shot there.
Schroeder against Bledsoe. Stolen by Bledsoe. Now here's Maker. T right on him. And the dunk by Maker.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Well, terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
Now the Bucks moving it up. Antetokounmpo running.
Well, Antetokounmpo does such a great job of using all he has at his disposal, which is mostly his frame in drawing contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Here's Schroeder, and Maker sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Bucks trail by 6. Snell dishes to Antetokounmpo. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Off target with his 3. Middleton against Prince. He feeds it to Schroeder. Poke loose. Stolen by Bledsoe.
And at a certain point, there's just nothing more you can do.
Well, they're nearing that point right now. Everything would have to go perfectly just to give them a shot.
Sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
Bledsoe and big shots going together.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Schroeder. That's tipped. Maker with the ball. Now the dish to Bledsoe. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's on to Tecumbo.
Well, Dedmon does such a good job as a mobile, quick-footed big man. Good at contesting the shots down there.
Well, that is NBA level right there.
No doubt. Professional move all the way. Puts the team on his back when it matters most.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Two-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
It's going to be interesting to see what they draw up to get this quick shot.
They love to get it into the hands of their best scorer, but you also need a backup plan. Plan B has to be covered. Now, Middleton proving again how clutch he is for this basketball team. Big shot there.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
And a chance here to send it to overtime.
Got to get a 3. That's the only thing that's going to do it.
Maker passes to Bledsoe. And stolen by Bazemore. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. Drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
So important to just stay poised, go through your routine. He did a good job there of just keeping his composure and putting those two away.
And so the Hawks take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And we'll see you next time